Hey, what is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Where are we at? We are in a little place called Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. If you've never heard of it, look it up. It is a fantastic getaway place, and it is a place where they have all the cool stuff, tourist stuff, shows. The Titanic Museum is there, the Wax Museum, a lot of pretty cool restaurants, a lot of cool, neat things. Super close to the house. We're only a couple hours away, and it's super cheap up here. And if you have never been, definitely, think about it. But Marcia, Pedro, hola, ¿cómo estás, mi amigo? How are you guys doing? It is 11:07 here, 10:07 Central Time. Typically, when I make videos, and I wanted to, it's kind of curious how many of you guys would be up right now and be watching a video, let alone a true life in video. And I'm very thankful. 63 people watching. Terry, Nancy, Veronica. Whoa, haven't seen Veronica in a long time. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Courtney, hey, what's going on? You guys truly are amazing. 91 people. So I'm sure many of you guys are curious. I'm curious. A lot of things happening in our country, a lot of things, that what they predicted when it comes to inflation, when it comes to the cost of living adjustment that they made for all of you guys. There's been a lot of changes. There's been a lot of things that have happened. And one of the things that's been on a lot of people's mind is what is this news that they keep talking about, which is this IRS stimulus check 2024. Now, if you're like me, I always want to see facts. I want to see proof. I want to see it in writing somewhere. And of course, today is the 29th, and in one more hour for me, I'm on the Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be 12 o'clock, which is going to be the 30th. And guys, can you believe we're about to go into a new year? Wow. Are you ready for 2024? Have you made the necessary preparations, or have you been one that says, I've got a list of things that I'm going to change, and I'm ready to start the new year out with some new resolutions, new commitments, new goals, and I am one of them. I was just reading a book, guys, and I'm not a big avid reader by no means, and I've been reading this book, The E Myth, Revisited: Why Most Small Businesses Don't Work and What to Do About It. I'm not a reader, guys, but I force myself because leaders read, and all readers that have the potential to sit still, read, engage, learn, take in more information, will perform better and do a lot better. And guys, I've learned a lot. And one thing that it talks about in the book is putting it in concrete, writing it down, putting it, having a plan. There's got to be a plan for everything. And so there again, New Year's resolutions, I've got to write them down. I don't want to think about it because then I can't commit to it. So, but guys, Brandon, hey guys, Yolanda, MDP, Sherry, James, Emma, Brenda, Flying High with the Sky, James, Shannon, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Dolores, Sherry, Eagle Father, how many people can we get watching? Can we do maybe 150? How many likes can we hit? Can we hit 100 likes? Let's make it happen, guys. But again, we're going to be doing our best to come on here, bring you the updated news, and be transparent, be open and honest, because you, as well as we're trying to get ahead in life. We're trying to do better. We're trying to make sure we get our fair share when it comes to taxes, money that we're owed, stimulus checks, money that the government needs to give us. Because here's the thing. Now, if you agree with me, let's do this. Let's do this. I feel like we've got to give. Everybody's got to give some. If you feel like the government always seems to win and take their part, smash the like button. Let me know. I think it's time for the people to win. I think it's time that you and I, as the American people, we need a season of winning. And what I mean by that is they never asked you about taking out for Social Security. They never asked you about taking out for taxes. They just automatically do it when you get paid. They didn't say, hey, check a box if you want to, or check a box if you don't want to. No, they get their fair share, whether you like it, whether I like it, or anybody likes it. And the thing is, sometimes it's at the better of the people, and it seems like we lose and they win. And if you feel like it's time for the American people to win, smash that like button. Let us know. So, IRS stimulus check 2024, when will the fourth stimulus check be released? Well, that means it's been talked about. They've come up with a game plan, and now they're actually talking about release dates. That's what we're going to be bringing for you tonight. And again, if you are like me, you like to see this information written down, you want to see the context of it, it's in the description below. You'll find the link. Like I told you guys, moving forward, everything that I see, you guys will have the opportunity to read, see, look up as much as I do. I want to provide you with that information that literally come out today. Okay, so it just came out. As the new month begins, there is a growing sense of anticipation and excitement among the public as they eagerly await the arrival of a stimulus check for 2024. So the United States federal government is preparing to distribute these much needed financial aids to eligible individuals. Specifically, the fourth stimulus check 2024 is expected to be dispersed to residents in 9 out of 20 states in the USA. We can get into a big ordeal. We can get into a big debate on should it be every state, should it not be every state? Because you got to remember, even though you and I, okay, let's do this, and this is going to prove sort of kind of what I'm saying. So I'm going to start a quick poll, and a lot of things have changed, guys. A lot of things have with our economy. People thought we were going to go to recession in December, and we're not in a recession. So, how many believe that the U.S. should send out stimulus checks? So, we're going to go with that real fast. And of course, we need it. And no, we will make it through. And let me know. The reason I say this is because you and I might say, well, we do need a stimulus check. It's going to help us move further along. It might help us knock out some bills, some small bills. But there are so many people that say we don't need it. And I get it. Trust me, I'm not disputing or arguing or debating whether we should or we shouldn't. I'm just saying I know that we've went through a period of time where gas was extremely high, a period of time where groceries were just outrageously priced, a period of time where it seemed like everything was just so expensive, and still to this day it's still too expensive. And why are we paying so much? Because again, not everybody has gotten raised, not everybody has gotten more money, not everybody was given a promotion or an opportunity to make more money. People that are still making 40,000 are still making 40,000, whether gas was up or down. So I don't think that this would apply to everybody. But at the same time, when I think of something nationwide, I don't take just my circumstance or my situation into consideration. Sorry, I keep looking down. I'm looking at me in the screen. Sorry, the camera's right there. I don't take my circumstance just into say, okay, we should or we shouldn't. Because remember, when I was in Denver in front of the school doing that job and I was doing live streams, and I told you guys, we passed by streets of people that were living on the streets. There were tents everywhere. And it wasn't just older people, it wasn't just seniors. There was a lot of younger people out there. And to think, I guarantee you that money could help them. And is it going to buy them a home? Probably not. Is it going to get them off the streets? Probably not. But is it going to give them food? And maybe if they didn't have a shelter? That's what I take into consideration. Now, they're in Denver. I'm in Tennessee. And again, the way that I look at things is this. I don't think it should be limited just to benefit 9 states. I think it should be 20. I think every state should be benefiting, helping their seniors, their elderly, those homeless people. I believe that everybody should have an opportunity that if you don't make, let's say 50 grand, let's just say 50 grand. If you don't make 50 grand a month, you definitely need to get a stimulus check. And let's break it down. I know some people are in favor of a $2,000 stimulus check, but why don't we do, $250 a month? And I know guys, there's a lot of debate on that, but at the same time, you got $250 coming every month, because a lot of times when you have all that money in your hand, everything that you've wanted or everything that needed, it just seems to disappear within minutes, and it doesn't last as long. So understandably, people are keen to know the exact timeline for the release of the fourth stimulus check and are asking, when is this fourth stimulus check that we keep hearing about? When is it going to come? When are we going to get the support? When is the IRS going to provide us with more detailed information on the release date? So if you're looking for information about the upcoming financial assistance in the form of stimulus check, then we've got all the information right here. So as of December 29th, 2023, if you're in the article that we've provided, scroll down and it's going to tell you there hasn't been any official confirmation from the US government. Now, here's the thing. They've talked about it. There was information that backdated that said the IRS at one point had already considered sending out fourth stimulus check. They've already had it worked up. They've already had the game plan. They already had who was getting it. They already had the eligibility requirements. They already had all this information. They said, okay, this is who's going to get it. These are the states. This is the release date. This is how we're going to do it. Direct deposit, check. This is how it's all going to work. And then, because the economy, Joe Biden said, we don't need it. We're doing good. That's why guys, do you remember when he said we're not in a pandemic anymore? Do you remember when he said our economy's stronger than ever? Unemployment's down. Jobs are higher than they've ever been. Okay. Joe Biden, thank you, Mr. Joe Biden, said we don't need it. So guess what they did? They shut the operation down. They shut it down. But when there began to be talks on the recession, Elon Musk told Joe Biden and said, dude, I don't know what you're smoking, but our economy is crap. Gas prices, crap. Unemployment, crap. And all these things that Joe Biden apparently said was amazing, if you really looked at it, was not amazing, and it's not even true. So Elon Musk, other huge guys that are really, big, successful millionaires, billionaires, they said this dude's full of crap. It's not true. Our economy's doing terrible. Look around. We're already in a recession. So then the IRS said, well, let me look at the money that we've had, because when they sent out stimulus checks prior, there was billions of dollars that have never went out. There was people that never got the checks. There were checks that they had planned to send out. The fourth stimulus check, it was all in the American Rescue Plan, and it never happened. And now that this recession has been talked about, amplified, and they're saying, wait a minute, are we or are we not? Interest rates are going up. All these things are changing. Housing market's not doing good. It's time for a fourth stimulus check. So now they got the things moving again. They got this operation project going back, and they said, we need to help the American people. Look at New York. Over 100,000 people have left New York. They can say it's rats all day. Mayor got up and said it's rats. No, dude, your city's being overrun by illegal immigrants. Yeah, and that's just the beginning of the nightmare. But this is the truth of it all. While they may not have provided an exact fourth stimulus check date, they haven't pinpointed it's going to be January 24th at 7 a.m. Everybody's going to get something hit their bank account. It is in the works, and they are working on it, because, again, remember, all this was going to be happening. That's why this fourth stimulus check was so popular. Everybody tuned in for over a year waiting, because they already heard about it. They knew that something was going to happen, but Joe Biden said, we don't need it. So he shut that project down. But then they're saying, you know what? We got to help people out. We got all this money. All these states got more money than they've ever gotten before in the last 10 years. They've got billions and billions of dollars. Some of them have said, we need to give it back because we feel bad that we got all this money. And there's people out there struggling, can't pay rent, can't pay light, can't pay utilities, can't pay their bills, and literally forcing them to join families, living in a multifamily home. And it's guys, it's not how it should be. Okay. So again, they haven't given the exact date, but they said it is going to happen. And we promise to make sure that we every day continue to research, do the due diligence, make sure you guys are updated, because, again, it's important to you, it's important to me that we understand, okay, the IRS does have something that they're going to do. They are going to send out stimulus checks. Seniors, elderly, those are going to be eligible. When is it going to happen? Well, we'll definitely, John, your camera is blurry. Fix your camera. We need to check. Sorry, guys. It doesn't show blurry on my end, But we've hit our 15-minute mark. I don't want to take you guys so long. Frozen, I can't hear you. Camera's blurry. Sorry, guys. Wi-Fi is terrible here, but I promise to keep you guys updated. I love you. I appreciate you. Sorry for the camera issues. I hope you have a great time. I hope you have a good day. Please be safe. I'll see you guys later in the next video. Stay tuned because I've got more to come. And until next time, I'm your host, John Miro. Peace. Love you guys. Let's make this new year better than the old. Love you guys. See ya.